Peer groups are important. Even if you don't feel like you fit into your own peer group sometimes, I think it is valuable to have peers who are into the same things just to help give us perspective, broaden our awareness of the variety of perspective, even within a certain peer group. Hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for tuning in for a green thought from the greenhouse. Eye contact was a topic in one of my groups, in one of my peer groups earlier, NLP and hypnotherapy group. And I find it a fascinating topic because it seems to be touted regularly among my peer group that eye contact is always a good thing. And in my experience, that's not always true. I agree that, like, when making a video, it's best if I can make eye contact with the camera, although I certainly do not always do that. However, in person, maybe it's that I'm a little on the spectrum, or maybe it's that I was raised by wolves, but I find eye contact to often feel disingenuous, deceitful even, confrontational. I find when I maintain eye contact with people in a conversation that often they feel like I'm being more aggressive and confrontational than I mean to be. So I think it's important to, again, understand that peer groups are valuable, and at the same time, within that context, understand that there's diversity even among our peer groups, and to find value in that, not find disparity in that. Yeah, and I mean, even within that, so of course I'm looking for camaraderie to some extent when I'm having this conversation in that peer group about eye contact. And at the same time, though, I'm finding more of a sense of value in my own perspective by sharing that with a peer group and having differences among the peer group. So that's my green thought for today, is just like the plants in this greenhouse are all in the greenhouse together, and yet sometimes they have different needs. Sometimes they prefer different temperatures or moisture contents, and that doesn't make one better than the other or one more right than the other, and it doesn't mean they can't be coexisting happily in this greenhouse. I know that's a weird leap to make for peers, but I was also thinking about peer groups in my own peer groups and in my family and in my life, how valuable those are, even when sometimes we still don't feel like we fit in to our peer groups. I think there's value in that. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on any of that, if you care to share, down in the comments or over in the comments, wherever they are these days. As always, you can find other ways of connecting with me and ways to support me in the description, wherever that is, probably down there somewhere. And until next time, I wish you love, lightheartedness, peaceful conflict resolution, amazing adventures, valuable peer groups. I was looking for another word that just whoosh, flew out my head. Anyway, hey, check out my new podcast if you haven't already. That's something new that I'm into, a new peer group I'm entering into, and I'm entering as a beginner with lots of room to learn and grow. And so I'm sure on some level, some of my peers in the podcasting group don't feel like I'm a peer yet, and at the same time, here I am. Hi. Hey, ciao for now.